Assalamualaikum and good day everyone. I am your teacher Sorainy Ibrahim and I am going to discuss about the soil preparation. Okay, so as an elementary student, what do you think is a soil? Okay, very good. Soil helps us to plant trees. Okay, so in this topic, I am going to discuss about the soil preparation. What are the methods and how do you prepare your soil when you are planning to plant on your garden? Okay, so I am going to introduce to you about the tools that can be used in soil preparation. Okay, so uh, please listen on this discussion. Okay, so what is soil preparation? Okay, can you read it? Okay, so thank you. Preparation of the soil is the first step before growing of the crop. So why do you think it is the first step? Yes, of course, we need to prepare our soil first before we plant. Because it helps to turn the soil and loosen it to allow the roots to penetrate deep into it. So, well, how do you think? No, what do you think will happen to the plant if the soil is not prepared? Okay, so the plants will not grow. Okay, so the loosening of the soil helps in the growth of several soil microbes, earthworms, and etc., which can help to enrich the soil with the humus and other essential nutrients. Okay. Okay, so let's move on to the methods in preparing the soil. Okay, so first we are going to plow. Okay, what do you think is plowing? No, the plow. Yes, it we are going to dig the soil. So what do you think we need to dig? No, to penetrate, deepen the soil. Okay, so we need to dig first before we plant the plants. Yes, so second we're going to harrow. What do you think is harrow? Can you read this? Okay, very good. Thank you. Harrowing to break the soil clods into smaller mass and incorporate plant residue. So what do you think we need to harrow? Yes, we need to harrow harrow it. Aside from plowing, we need also to harrow. Okay, because we need to make the soil break into smaller pieces. Okay, so after that we're going to level the field. So let's move on how do you think how to prepare the soil when you are planning to plant into your garden. Okay, so let us now move on how to prepare the garden soil for planting in 7 simple steps. So, um, uh, what do you observe now on your parents when they are planting? They're preparing for the uh, soil whenever they plan to plant on your garden. Okay, so they dig or the plow and harrow the soil. Okay, very good. That's a good observation. Okay, so the first step now we need to test the soil. So what do you think? Okay, there are several reasons now why do we need to test the soil. So first, it is to optimize crop production. Okay, the second is to protect the environment from contamination by runoff of fertilization. Mga fertilizers na ginamit. Okay, so we need to use the organic fertilizers. No, we are advised to use organic fertilizers. So what do you think? Okay, because it is not dangerous or harmful on our soil. So why do you think no? We need to test the soil. Okay, so that our plants could grow. No, hindi siya ma-fail. Okay, so we can also the reason also to test the soil is to aid in the um, diagnosis of plant culture problems. Okay, the next one is to improve the nutritional balance of the growth. Okay, of the growth media and to save money. Okay, no, it's because we need to know if the soil is uh if the soil if we're going to plant on that soil, uh, does it grow or not? If does the plant grows or not? So we're able to save money. So the second reason, no, the second um steps, no, to add compost. Okay, so the mulch helps to reduce soil erosion and soil compaction. Okay, so the third step is to amend problem solve. So we need to know the problems on the soil that we're planning to plant the seeds or any plants that we are decide to. Okay, the fourth one is to adjust the pH. Okay, we need to adjust the acidity of the soil because most secondary and micronutrient deficiency are easily corrected by keeping the soil at the optimal acidity value. Okay, so the major impact that extremes in acidity have on plant growth is related to the availability of plant nutrients. Yes, diba? That's what I have said earlier. We need to test the soil. Yes. So, let's move on the other steps. Okay, so the fifth step in preparing the soil on your garden is to adjust the soil nutrients for the healthy and have a healthy plant growth. Okay, so we have already discussed on the soil preparation. So the how to test, no. So after that, we're going to till the soil. So yes, we are going to dig and harrow the soil to have a deeper penetrate on the soil, and then we're going to add mulch, or we can use a organic fertilizers to have a more healthier plant growth. Okay, so we're going to proceed now on the tools that might be needed on the soil preparation. Okay, so what are the tools needed for soil preparation? Okay, the first one is the tractor. Yes, it is a powerful motor-driven vehicle with large, heavy treads used for pulling farm machinery, other vehicles, and etc. So the second one is the motoculture. Culture. It is a two-wheel tractor. So this is the motoculture equipment. Okay. The third one is the rototiller. Now, it is a motorized device having spinning blades perpendicular to the ground and arranged and exposed, used for tilling soil. Okay, so the next one is the disc harrow. It is a farm implement that is used to cultivate the soil where crops are to be planted, and it is also used to chop up unwanted weeds or crop remainders. Okay, so nakukuha niyo dito yung mga natirang mga crops na ginamit noong last pa. Okay, so, harrow. Di ba yung harrowing to make the soil cut into smaller pieces, no? The harrow is for the preparation of sowing to or tilled the land. It is designed to turning over the topsoil, allowing good germination of the plants. Okay, so the drill, no, drill is a tool to make holes on the ground. Yes, when you're going to drill, you're really going to have a hole. Okay, the rotavator. It is a type of machine with rotating blades that break up soil. So it is also used for the harrowing. Okay, the subsoiler weaves hard ground to remove a compaction layers and low areas to improve the water drainage. The second one is the cultipacker. It is a piece of agricultural equipment that crushes dirt clods, removes air pockets, and presses down small stones, forming a smooth, firm seedbed. It is a soil renovator. Okay, the chisel. No, it is a soil tillage device pulled by a tractor or animal. Gainers, it is used for the tilling and it used to break up and steer soil a foot or more beneath the surface without turning it. And the second one is the bottom plow. It is a farm implement consisting of a strong blade at the end of a beam, and it is usually hitched to a draft team or motor vehicle and used for breaking up soil. Yes, it is also used for the harrowing. Okay, the ox plows. Now, are you familiar with this? Yes. So I am also familiar in this ox plows. Okay, a plow that's on the back of the oxen to plow the field. Yes, it also helps to break up the soil. Okay, wheelbarrow. Why do you think we need this? Because it is a mobile container used in transporting various materials. Okay, so uh, the rake. Yes, are you familiar with rake? Yes, it is a horticultural tool consisting of a tooth bar fixed transversely to a handle and used to collect leaves, hay, grass, and etc. So this can also help to clean the soil for the unwanted crops. Okay, so the pick, we can also use this for the digging or plowing. Now, say it is a sharp pointed instrument to piece or make a hole or shovel. I know you are familiar with this tool. Okay, so it is a tool for digging, lifting, and moving bulk materials such as a soil, coal, gravel, snow, snot, or ore. No, so if we are planning to plant trees, no, we can also use this shovel to dig deeper, no. Yeah, unlike the other plants, we can also use our hands to dig. No, but we can also use a shovel for more deeper. And we can also use some machine to also dig deeper. Okay. Okay, so the machete. I bet you are familiar with this too. Okay, so very good. You are familiar with this too. So it is a large, heavy knife with a broad blade and used as a weapon and tool for cutting vegetation. So, if ever you're planning to plant your desired plants, no, so or crops. So, if you have observed, no, so minsan meron ibang mahaba na ng mga plants that need to be cut, and so we're going to use this machete. Okay, so let's move on to the other two. So are you familiar with this too? Okay, so we can also use this on the garden. So it is an ancient and versatile agricultural tool used to move small amounts of soil. So yes, we can also use this for the level level the field. So let's move on and the other tool. So I bet you're also familiar with this. Okay, so it is a pitchfork. Here it is an agricultural tool with a long handle and long, thick, widely separated pointed tines, also called prongs. So it is used to lift and pitch through loose materials such as hay, straw, or leaves. So it is somewhat familiar with the previous tool. Now it also uh, remove the unwanted crops. Okay, so hand cultivator. So it is one of the tools that can be used for the gardening. So um, hand cultivator is a gardening tool that is used to turn the soil where plants and vegetables are planted, or it can be used to remove weeds from soil in a garden. So it is familiar with the pitchfork. So ang kinaibahan nila is ito is pwedeng gamitin ng isang kamay lang. Okay, so let's move on to the other. Yeah, so it is the spade. So uh, parang shovel running siya. So, spade is a tool designed primarily for the purpose of digging. Yes, so digging and removing the uh, and digging or removing and spreading the soil. Okay, so the trowel, it is one of several hand tools used for digging, smoothing, or otherwise moving around small amount of viscous or particular material. So I bet that's all. So, and thank you for listening. And if you have any questions, you can um, ask me, no, on the comment section. Okay. Thank you. Assalamualaikum and good morning, everyone. Good day.